Hello, hello, welcome to Mindset to Results. And today we have our guest Jacopo Iasiello, and he is a businessman from Italy. He has multi businesses. He is part of Forbes Italy. He created many successes in different fields. One is real estate, another is chain of jewelry uh, shops, and also he is author of the book Healthy, Rich, and Happy. Hi, Jacopo.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you to invite me to the show, and I'm happy to share to your audience my knowledge based on the business, based on real estate, what I am, and the book of Healthy, Rich, and Happy.
Yes, you're most welcome. Tell us a little bit about you, your story, how you became so successful, how all started, and what helped you to discover what success is for you.
Yeah, like the word success, I think is something so unique for everybody. For me, success is means have the possibility to create more in the business, travel the world, enjoy my family, have time to spend with my family when I want, where I want, and decide where I want to go. Everything starts in my city, Napoli, where I go back every couple of months, and I live the majority of time in Miami, 8 months. And coming really from young age when I have this desire to becoming professional soccer, but life is nothing now. Every time is not a linear path, but you have some moment where something happening in your life. In my life, what's happening, I have a big injury, everything changed. From that moment, I realized that, I want to becoming a businessman, an entrepreneur, where I want to create more. And this desire is coming really in young age. Already 11 years old, I read a lot of book based on entrepreneur people, based on people that obtain success. And 18 years old, all after this really big injury, I starting my chain of jewelry from zero without any kind of experience, any kind of knowledge, nothing. My family coming from different background. I create this company with multi-millionaire success, Model 20 shop. At 22, I started to invest in real estate in Italy. At 28, I'm moving in Florida, where I started to invest in Florida because in Florida, what's happening in 2011, market changed completely. A subprime mortgage create big opportunity for investor like me. And I decided to go over there, started to invest. I do more than 350 flipping, create a six-figure cash flow with real estate, and continue to create. And for this reason, I create a book called Healthy, Rich, and Happy. And I'm part of the Forbes Italy, where I share knowledge related to business, fair, and multimillionaire, billionaire.
Wow, such a great success story you have, and you became successful in totally different areas. And as you said, you never had experience in neither of them. So, what helped you to get that courage and see that big picture? Yes,
Mhm.
and see yourself successful even before you knew how to do it.
Yeah, really easy. I believe in four aspects in our life. I believe in 12 aspects of our life where we need becoming successful, not only business. I believe in becoming successful in a relationship, in love, in friendship, in family, and in business and career. And the four pillar is the most important part. Starting to research, grow, action, and after you will have contribution. This is the four pillar to create in every field you want something successful. The most important part is do action. And every time I try to obtain some obtain success in some field, what I do, I started to research with really adrenaline to understand everything related to what I want to do. After I grow my knowledge, and the third part, the most important, I started to do action. Without action, nothing coming in my life, like nothing coming in your life or the life of the audience. so important to action, because action will be better respect to don't do action. And this is the only way how you possible measurement. And I measurement every part of my life, from food to mind to business to number and everything, to understand where I going, you know.
Yes, great. So what were the turning point in your life?
Yeah, the turning point is when I have two turning points. One is when I have 17 years old. I dedicate all my life, all my morning, all my night, all my afternoon, all my life from 7 years old to 17 to becoming professional soccer. And for 14 years old to 17 years old, I leave my city Napoli to try to play professional in other team around. And what's happening, this is the first turning point. Means at that time, happening something I never realized in my life, the injury, where I need to change, I need to reinvent myself. I have the scary part. I have I don't know what I need to do, and I'm really confused. But at that time, I really have a big support for my family, in particular my mother, where she support me with good word to moving my life in the correct direction. And the second part of the turn point is when my business in Italy started to lose revenue. My partner, take advantage from my person and took one my company really successful with $15 million of revenue. And at that point, I feel really frustrated, really unsatisfied, and I need to find something new. And what's happening, I really create a possibility to invest, and I starting to see the market in United States. And the first time in United States is the turning point where I feel different kind of emotion. At that point, my life changed completely, because I find this method called MPBE, and I share inside the book, called Meditation, Morning Prayer, Biohacking, and Exercise, where every day I recharge my battery when I have the power or when I don't have the power,
Yes, could you please tell us more about this method?
Yeah, the method is something is coming how I share with the turning point, because all good point in our life is arrive when you have like really difficult moment. And this method is coming from different part of life, from morning, like wake up really early in the morning, where I have the correct energy, because everybody have different kind of phototype of human being. And for me, the morning is so important. Wake up from 4:30 in the morning until 2 p.m., where I am really energized. I have a lot of clarity in the mind. And This morning, pillar is coming from one book called The Miracle Morning from Hallerod. Now is one person I know personally, really nice human being. And meditation is coming from one my friend. Really have this energy inside him, and he share his secret. When I am down, I tell him, "Hey, what's happening? Why you have this energy every day? This capacity to moving forward?" And the other pillar, they are pre-activation, biohacking, and exercise. There are three pillars I utilize every day to improve myself. Means the pray I utilize pre-activation is the way to pray different. It's not only pray for something, but it's pray with clear intention. Means pray to somebody near you, some friend, somebody give you love, and after ask for something really clear and visualize this with clarity. The biohacking, I utilize different kind of device or different kind of device to measurement, like something like this aura, the quality of the mind, energy, body, HRV, and everything in my body. And exercise is the part most important, because each person need to be different kind of exercise, and I utilize my body, my age in my advance to utilize the correct exercise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. So, as you said, the first is energy, yes, to make sure that the energy is in the right place.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
And as you said, success is always related to like I saw many people, what is in common when they wake up early. As
Mhm.
did I hear it well that you wake up at 4:30?
Yeah, I wake up. I wake up every day. 4:35 a.m. Because this is I realize in myself. I my phototype of human is really good from this time until 2 p.m. But we are completely everybody different. What this means, everybody they need to try for 21 days to understand if it's working for them something, and after decide based on the result they receive if it's working. I wake up every day at 4:30 because I feel energized. I feel is the best moment to create. At that time I create. I don't have anybody call me. It's not disturb. No, in people they want something, nothing to me. No.
So you block this time for do what you want to do and focus on that. Yes, so
Yeah,
you
I
started.
Yeah, I block the time technically with first of all the first 1 hour, to do my method MPBE, and after to create to put myself in the position where I possible organize the project creativity project at early in the morning, and after started to working in the other field because I am an investor in real estate. I need check the worker if what they do the control the material, how is going the project, how is going the property on the market, send offer for other property. This is what I do. But first of all, in the morning, I do the MPB method, and after some task related to creativity for another couple of hours to have the possibility to create more. And after these 2 hours, I dedicate for the business I am involved with real estate.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your routine. The
Yeah.
question is that you started a totally new business, yes,
Mhm.
and you used the time when you had like experience where your company was stolen, on that you said if your first company somebody took advantage of that. So
One of my company because I have more than one. Yeah.
yeah, so here it is very important that you had that mindset to turn negative into positive. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
like you instead of being victim and thinking, oh, why this happened now, I lost everything, you
Mm-hmm.
just could create that energy and create totally new business, like a new field, starting from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So, who gave you that confidence and vision? How you could see that vision? Like, how to start something that you had never done before? Did you have mentor? How you choose your mentor? Who guided you through the way, or you did totally yourself?
No, like the vision is already inside me. From really young age, I have the vision to create more. I possible be satisfied 28 years because I already obtained economic success, respect people from my age. But in reality, I have this desire to create more. To now, 41 years old, I want to create more, not to create more to have more money only, but to give more money to other people to create more. This is my mantra. This is my routine. This is my goal. And how I change the vision. Every time something happening to me, I don't have the possibility to go back and see in the back. Because if you started to look what's happening in your life in the back, you have only the one direction. You will go and you don't moving from one position to another one. The best way when something happening in our life is try to create something more. Now, to create more, you need to have some kind of characteristic. You possible, creating yourself, but you need to have some kind of characteristic. And some characteristic, one word really important, be resilient. When frustration coming in your life, try to understand it's only one moment. And after moving forward, to understand that this moment will change like everything in life. And for me, I have different book mentor. I have like I love Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, and other kind of people. And after when I grow up like entrepreneur, I started to have real mentor, friend, they are billionaire, friend, they are multimillionaire, where they share with me their trick, their success. But before I arrive at this kind of relationship, I create for them really big value, because people they have obtained success in their life. Now, how you want to define success is different for everybody. But if we want to define success related to business, they don't want to waste time. They want have something where you add the value to their life. And if you give a value to their life, you connect in the right way, the world will open to you. The worst thing you possible do when you meet somebody, when you are in connection for the first time, ask something. Don't ask, give, and after you will receive,
Yes, yes. Uh, it is more blessing in giving than in receiving. Yeah, because
Correct.
yeah, you create this vacuum. Yeah,
Mhm.
vacuum, and there is no vacuum in universe. So when you create that vacuum, it is filled. Yeah, so you always will receive, but when you not expect to receive. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, great. So let's speak a little bit about your book, Healthy, Rich, and Healthy. What was what is behind that book? Why you wrote it? And maybe you share with us a little bit what is it about and the principles which you discovered in that, and for whom this book, who can it help?
Yeah, like the why I wrote this book for only one reason, the word contribution. Contribution is the more meaningful word in the world, because give the possibility to contribute to other human being. And this is the reason why it's coming in a period where in my life I decide to give more to other humanity, and I know this book have really big value to the people they will read. Why? First of all, I am the pleasure, the honor to be endorsed this book from one billionaire, is my best friend, and another two multimillionaire in the real estate space, other two my friend, and they are really put their name on top of the book because they believe in what I tell. And the book inside is really something unique. Something is not easy to find in other book, not because it's my book, because I am a pragmatic, sensible investor. I understand now it's important to create inner abundance and after the external, but at the same time, I realize and you need to be practical. And for this reason, I create inside the book this method MPB, where I explain where it's coming from, the study of the university, all the people they utilize this kind of technique, and the people with success. And the second part of the book, I explain why it's so important to utilize the vehicle of real estate, because in particular United States, where I invest, where I am an expert in the Florida, in Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County, it's really important to utilize real estate like a vehicle to generate wealth, because it's the more easily to create and generate wealth respect other kind of business, because you have the possibility to anticipate in some way the market and to understand the possibility to sell property with number. Inside the book, I explain how go through zero to multimillionaire without knowledge and experience, and the reason why I share not only the knowledge inside, but two website, what I do every day, because I believe in create more. When you give more, you create more.
Yes, yes, this is such a great attitude, yeah, towards life, to give and create more for other people. Yes, this is how you achieve your goals. Yes, so what you would recommend before we wrap up this episode, what you would recommend to people who listen to us, somebody who have dream but maybe don't know exactly what they have do, what they have start with, because as you showed from your life, we can achieve anything. Yes, like we can achieve anything what we can see the picture, that clear pictures you said, have that clarity in our mind first, and then believe that it is possible, have faith that if we do right, think we can achieve that. So what from your perspective can help people to build that belief and knowing that it is possible? Yes, that it is not only that success is just preserved for some people, but that it everyone can do if they know and do it in certain way.
Yeah, first of all, realize what it means for you success. Understand, ask the correct question to yourself. Tell what it means for me success and define what it means for you success. Second of all, create, a clear plan where you want to go and ask the correct question. I have the fortune to be with a billionaire. A billionaire, they are create the correct question. Last week I've been in Amalfi Coast with Naveen Jain. He's a billionaire, create one most profitable company in United States. And when I asked to him which question he asked every day, he asked some good question. I never listening from other people. How I possible change billion people through my job, through my service, through my product, through what I wanna do. When you started to ask this question, the mind started to find solution where you possible apply in life to help other human beings. And I think so people, they believe they want create something, they need the first of all do the same process every people, they never do the business, every multi-billionaire, every millionaire, every multimillionaire, they do first of all research what I want to do, second of all grow, third of all do action every day, small thing create big thing, and the fourth one, when you achieve success, contribute to other human beings. Reality is this one. We create our reality with what we want to do every day. If you think about how you utilize your day every day, you will realize where is your life. If you utilize your day to scrolling in Instagram, Facebook, or other social media, you will stuck in this. If you utilize your time to research, grow in what you want to research, you want to create, you will nobody stop you because you will be so much informated about what you want and you will achieve your result. It's important to clarify what you want and the success for you, what it means.
Yes, thank you so much, Jacopo. It was really so powerful episode and so much to learn from it. And I'm sure that people who are listening to us would love to read your book. And me also. I got so interested to read your book and learn about the process. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so have a great day. Bye
The
for
same,
now.
the same to you, ma'am.